Hi everybody, my name is John and welcome to my channel, John Repeat, where I react to iconic music, artists, albums, and other bits and pieces and put stuff on repeat. Today I'm going to be carrying on my series. Originally I think I put it as like introducing artists, but I think I'm going to change it to discovering artists because some of these artists have been around for a while. I did a reaction of an artist called Caleb Steele, and I'm going to create like a playlist of them and I will link it in the bio. But this series is basically just to discover new music, discover sort of artists that maybe aren't as well known, and just enjoy music from wherever it comes from, you know. So the artist I will be listening to today is Jonah White. Now, I heard a Jonah White song on like a YouTube short and I was obsessed. So we're just gonna listen to 3 of his tracks and I'll link his Spotify down below if you've not already heard of him, if you're intrigued. And yeah, we're gonna start. So the first one that I'm gonna listen to is For You. So let's go. Now on Spotify, the name is just Jonah White. I'm not sure who the singer is specifically, but it says that Jonah is the main artist, producer, composer, and the lyricist who's written all of these lyrics. Obviously this is very like hyperpop, it's like quite feminine, and just like fabulous and like an unapologetic banger, you know. So yeah, I'm falling for you. I've got your name on my tongue and the thought of you on my mind. Heart over 131. I don't really know much about heartbeats, but I assume that's quite quick. In my dreams of you tonight. It's just describing that like infatuation, that initial crush on somebody. It's amazing. I love the way the vocals in this song are very stripped back. Like it's just her initial voice. There's not a lot of ad-libs there. The melody's really infectious. I really love And Now We're Coming Alive and Baby You Know I Can Love You for the rest of my life, rest of our lives. Like continuing on that, the end part of that melody in the next line, which is that repetition. And like you don't want to wait for the person that you love, you just really like them and really want it to continue. And it's a song about just like infatuation. So yeah, the chorus obviously being like, because when you touch me, I can barely think, breathe. Nothing else could stop me. You got me falling into you. Yeah, it's like when you fancy somebody and you are really infatuated. It's like you are in like a dream state and you just fall into that person. Like that, to me, conjures an image of like a sexual connection, a physical connection. You just want to touch them, feel them, be close to them. And it's like you're falling down into this love, this attraction, and I just love that. It's so like dramatic and very like all encompassing. And yeah, when you love me, take the time to show me, open up my body, I'll be falling into you. I like open up my body. You become open with this person, and clearly the person wants, you know, this to progress even further and to fall deeper, which is nice. You know me, I love a place reference in a song. I think it's just fab, you know. Take me out to New York, we should run away, us tonight. Like, it's like lovers, you know, dramatic, it's scenic. Cut the weight and the talk, pack a bag and then catch a flight, spontaneous. Out over ocean, up in the sky, from Bora Bora out to Dubai, you know, across the world, seeing the world together, having these amazing experiences. And just you and I, honey. And you can hear, so the ad-libs are coming in further now. So this second verse, and like this build up to the second chorus is like, there's more of these ad-libs, there's more of these melodies, it's building up this world and it's really texturing it in such a nice way. like the rest of my life, that ad lib there and that harmony, it really adds to it when it goes higher. Again, it creates this like very feminine energy, and it's just good. I just like it. And I love the backing and how it's descending that scale. And yeah, it's very like hyper pop. It's very reminiscent of a lot of different artists within that genre. It's maximalist. It almost sounds like a game soundtrack in a way. It's kind of retro as well in that way. I really like it. And that bridge, maybe we won't always have it easy, but know I got your back from now on, through all the ups and downs. And even if one day I can't be around, no, I will still be yours till the end. It's like, again, it's that melodrama of like, if I die, we'll still be together again. Or maybe like, even if we break up, you'll still always be mine. And we'll always have that time together. It's a good thing about like any bridge is it either like gets to the heart of the song, or it like recontextualizes something and adds another like shade to the song. So like obviously the verse and the chorus are all very much about the infatuation. We've got like in this bridge kind of a grip on reality a little bit more, and it kind of colours the song in a more sincere way and a less naive way, which I think adds to the sort of narrative of the song, which is interesting. Oh, and like that bit where it cuts the production down, because when you touch me, I can barely think, breathe, nothing else could stop me. You got me falling into you. It's very that like sincere moment, and then obviously builds up, you know. Oh, I love the note there. Yeah, that is really great. I love the talking in the song at the end, and it's like there's an effect on the voice a little bit, and that sums up obviously the whole song. I'm happy being with you right now. We don't know what the future will hold. It's very touch and go, but there's that infatuation. So yeah, the next one I'm going to listen to is Cloud 9. Oh, and this is with Elfie, another singer. See, it sounds almost like a game. It sounds like a video game. You've got those beautiful chimes. It's very reminiscent of like churches and that sort of vibe. And it's just an interesting production and instrumentation. So yeah, I've been waiting such a long time. Up in heaven, baby, floating above the city lights. Got that something when we touching heart on overdrive. I'd be rolling like an engine up on cloud 9. Love the similes there, like an engine up on cloud 9. We touching heart on overdrive. I like that. I kind of just reminds me of that song from Mean Girls, my heart's on overdrive, like that sort of vibe. And yeah, like again, that infatuation of feeling like you're on top of the world when you're, you know, involved with somebody who you're seeing. It's beautiful, beautiful part about human experience for sure. And I love that imagery as well. That September after summer when you walked in, saw you standing in the corner, I was dancing. It came right over, moved in closer, took my hand and then sent me spinning through the night and now I'm falling. It's like when you're with somebody and time just speeds up and you're spinning around with somebody. And you're like dancing through the night. It's like a whirlwind. And I love like the September imagery, like the leaves sort of falling down after the summer when you walked in. You know, September's the time of like death and sort of the winding down of summer and getting into the winter months. So it gets a bit colder. You know, there's a lot of change, and you know, then moving in closer, taking the hand. It conjures like a really strong image in someone's mind. You know, when you're listening to it. So yeah, when I hear this song, the way I can describe it is it's light. It's like coloured lightly. It's very like pastel. And it's very like bubblegum and candy and like earnest, very, very to the heart. And yeah, when you're with somebody and you first fall in love, you feel like you're flying. You feel like everything they do, every time they touch you, it's like it's a lot. Like it makes you feel alive. Yeah. So I love it. I love songs like this which capture this emotion. So yeah, I mean, another image about the city lights. I love the city. I love the way the city makes you feel like so in awe. Clearly that's like a theme, like running away to New York, the city. It's like that moment in time. And God, that's something when we touch on Heart on Overdrive, I'd be rolling like an engine on cloud nine. Like, again, like it's like all of these sort of first time emotions coming up. I love the melody, how it slightly changes for the second verse. Again, it keeps the listener engaged. Oh my god, and all the ad-libs, the yep. It adds another colour and texture to the song. I don't really know what can't control we going under about a hit a 6. I don't really know what that means. I think, is it like a driving right? I don't drive, so I don't know. Kind of scared, I'll admit it, but I'm into it. And it's something different. So again, what I love about songwriting is each verse and sort of the bridge, etc., kind of reframe the song and add another dimension to it. So we're now getting into the narrator's feelings of feeling unsure and feeling scared, but enjoying it. And initially we've obviously got like how it happened, you know. So it's following a very clear narrative. Oh, we love a laugh. And so we got the harmonies coming in. Gorge.
Hey.
Oh, it goes in the end. That reminds me at the end of like Kim Petras when she did her, I think it was the EP Clarity, where she did like Got My Number and like they call up and you can hear the sound, like it gives that energy. Yeah, so that was Cloud 9. I believe that was made in 2020 and released in 2020 in Spotify. For You was in 2023. So the final one I'm going to listen to is Jonah's pick on Spotify as well. It's Closer. So let's see what this is about. I love the effects in the voice. It sounds, again, like very retro. You know what this reminds me of? And this is a really obscure reference, but you know Help Me I'm a Fish? You know that animated film where at the end credits they play like these sort of dance music. It kind of reminds me of that for some strange reason. That's just popped into my brain. I don't know. I'm not saying it sounds exactly like Help I'm a Fish, but it's that, it adds a sort of retro colouring to the song, in my opinion. And I love a vocal effect on a song. I think some people really value like the clear vocals and vocal prowess and things like that. And I think that vocal like distortion can really add to the artistic message of a song. And I like how Jonah isn't afraid to do all of that and it really makes the song unique in a different way. It's very reminiscent of Sophie in my opinion. I really can hear that. I think this is Jonah's voice, I think it is. I love it. as well in the songs like there's such a diversity in the vocals and the different vocal sounds, obviously because Jonah White's the artist, but sometimes he uses vocals from other musicians, so it's really interesting. Oh, come on, run! Coming alive, let's go! There's something I love about the melody when it's chopped and changed like that. It sounds so like dynamic. It's really, really nice. Oh, I love the vocal distortion of that. And the tone is so beautiful. It's very clear. Even with all of the distortion, like, there's something very sweet about the voice. Like, I think it's very, like, sweet, and the tone's very, very clear and very crisp. That's how I describe it in my mind. Now, I ain't an expert on vocals and how to describe specific things, but that's how I feel when I hear this. And it's like I'm calling to you, it's like a dream come true. Again, this is all that like infatuation. I love the lyrics of like the infatuation. It really describes it in a really earnest and relatable way. Oh, let's go. Oh, I love the falsetto there as well. That was really perfectly added to the song. Oh, I love that, the little run. I love how it is changing and chopping and changing with that melody and keeping us engaged as we listen to it throughout. It's great. And the production is changing again to keep us like engaged as it's closing down. It's got some of that retro elements as well with like the fuzzing at the end. So yeah, that was my reaction to Jonah White. Please let me know, are there any other artists that you want to spotlight on my channel? Any artists you want me to listen to, react to? And yeah, if you like this video, then firstly, stream Jonah, follow him on all his socials, and yeah, if I've piqued your interest with any of his songs, then listen to him and support him. And if you liked my reaction, then like and subscribe. I do this, I do retrospective career reviews, and I also do like pop reactions to current pop music. And then I also have been doing the Rolling Stone challenge as well. I've kind of put my foot off the gas with that one, so I'll have to sort that one out. But yeah, until next time, it was lovely having a chinwag, and yeah, see you later. Bye. Bye.